This is a very, very interesting chapter, and not to mention the fact that it's also, because of that, it's also very, very, very action-packed and surprising. This is Sellavin my latest review of Naruto Chapter 686. People who left something behind and people who leave something behind. It starts out with the Sage's 6 paths. He's trying to talk to the former Hokages. And he's also explaining the nature of the chakra of Kaguya. For the lower half of Madara, it's not just Hashirama, Madara, and the Jubi's body. It's also his sons, Ashura and Kodora, and the Kyuubi's chakra also finally mixed as well. In other words, it allowed that when they mixed, it allowed for this form to create it. Very interesting and very unique horizon, and you gotta give it credit where credit is due. Also, not to mention, you gotta know. Also, there's something else you need to know. He also talks to them about if the seal can work, but it says he uses an enormous amount of chakra. That means that he can't use it, because he gave away all the chakra he had left in Naruto and Sasuke, which means that they are the key to this plan. And for that to work, they have to get near and close enough for them to use it. But that's easier said than done. By a long shot. Easier said than done. Not to mention the fact there's also something else. You guys get the main fight, and Kaguya is getting very, very desperate. And she's trying to annihilate all the clones at once so she can get to the real Naruto. She summons like literally spears out of her body and focusing him, stabbing them and to the Naruto clones and shooting right at them over and over again. Kakashi, he's seeing this, but he's sick and tired of being helpless. And even though he's a teacher, he doesn't want to watch anymore. It's like the same thing with Obito and Rin. Like he was an elite, but he couldn't do nothing. He doesn't want to see history repeat itself over and over again, and he doesn't want to see that. I mean, he already lost his friends once to darkness and fighting, and he doesn't want to see that over and over again. And but Naruto, he has a safe bet, and he tries to do his best to help himself over and over again. And just as Kaguya tries to go for the real one, that turns out she missed. The thing is, he could tell the real one for the face because of the spears. He had the black spears on his back, the Sage's 6 paths. As for the real one, so he made a clone, wear the real one on purpose, so he could survive. Remember, Naruto dies, the ceiling. It's very, very hard. Also, my throat still hurts a little from being sick over the weekend, so it's a little difficult. Not to mention at the last moment as everything starts to progress, Sasuke comes back along with Obi. They're all together. Did you think? Sasuke said, focus on the enemy. Let Sasuke, he wants to get straight down to business. And Kaguya right now is out of options and desperate. And she focuses her chakra one more time. And with her eyeball, she changes things. She changes the landscape of the world once again. Apparently, they're on some kind of high mass gravity world. And this world is so dense that not only affects Naruto, Sasuke, and the others, it affects Kaguya as well. Was Kaguya so desperate to put her own her own body that she will risk taking out the enemy this way? That means that Kaguya is getting desperate, and desperate means opportunity, and opportunity means vulnerability. So they got a shot. They really, really got a shot. They got a shot. Excuse me. They really got a shot, and they can nail this one. And Kaguya, she keeps trying to aim for the boys over and over again. She keeps trying to but she misses because of gravity. And this time she shoots again. But this time Obito and Kakashi, they try to do their best to protect the boy. And for a moment you get a brief moment of Rin holding both Kakashi and Obito's hand when they were young, and saying, Rin, I will meet you again soon. I will see you soon. Both of them are about to get stabbed, but Obito, he uses Komoe Kakashi, making sure the spear, the blade, each spear disappears. But for him it doesn't. It seems that the chapter ends at the moment of Obito's death. It seems he's finally redeemed himself with his sacrifice. And this really calls for that. I mean, he caused so much pain and suffering. Remember, he was a pawn to begin with when Madara used him. So he's trying to redeem himself from all the bloodshed, all the violence that he caused. How he pretty much kickstarted this whole war pretending to be Madara. So he's probably going to redeem himself with this final act. What do you think? Do the former Hokages and the Teiji 6-5 have a shot? Can they get out of the Time as Hagurumi world? Will Obito survive or not? So who knows? Hope you enjoyed this. I'll give you a nice review. Comment, subscribe. Give me your honest opinion. What you think will happen next? Just give me your honest opinion. Also, what do you think of this chapter? Also, what do you think of the new art that's on my wall? Those of you who don't know what that is, that's a Grand Arcanum Transmutation Circle from Full Metal Alchemist. Hold on. There, see? Got it printed out, got it mounted on my wall as a poster. Why? One, because I love Full Metal Alchemist. 2, Scars of Badass, and 3, I actually wanted to use this as a tattoo design on my body. But figured why waste money on something that I pretty much don't need. So yeah. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching this Sellavin. Comment, subscribe. Give me your honest opinion about everything. I mean everything from the chapter to the Grand Arcanum thing. Hope you enjoy. Bye.